Hello to everybody out there. Our today's topic of discussion is on solar eclipse, the first solar eclipse of 2021, which has already taken place while we are discussing about it. There are some scientific as well as spiritual significance of solar eclipse. Especially in Hindu culture, it is believed and it is considered to be inauspicious planetary movement. So, trying to understand about the impact of solar eclipse, we are going to have a discussion with a well-acclaimed spiritual coach, tarot card reader, numerologist, crystal healer, Parul P. Agarwal. She has been working in this field for more than a decade, and she has been honored with many prestigious awards for her contribution in this field. So let's welcome our guest for today's talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for such a warm welcome and this lovely introduction.
Parul, we would like to know from you, what is the significance of solar eclipse? Spiritually, what is the significance of it?
All right. So see, we all know that solar eclipse is basically an astronomical, it's an occurrence, okay? But spiritually, it does have a significance. Now, what happens is now the sun, spiritually, it represents our conscious minds. It represents our personal goals, our desires, the way we perceive things, basically our external self. Now, whenever there is an eclipse, what happens is whenever there is a solar eclipse, the moon gets in between the earth and the sun, not allowing the sun's rays to reach the earth's surface. Okay, so it's similar to a new moon. Okay, so now what happens is when the sun, like I said, the sun represents our conscious mind. So whenever there is an eclipse, so what happens is that the things which are outside of us, the things which we are no control of, those things starts getting affected. Okay, and this year this solar eclipse is taking place along with Mercury, which is currently in retrograde. So this is currently in retrograde. So that is why we can expect a lot of we can expect a lot of communication issues at this possible time. Now, solar eclipse, like I said, it ushers in a lot of new beginnings. Okay, because see, eclipses are either they are whenever there is an eclipse, whether it's a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, either there are some endings or there are some beginnings. Okay, so now this eclipse is kind of ushering in some new beginnings in our life. So this is a great time, a great opportunity to heal, to pause, to reflect, and to help us, seek that clarity which is required to achieve our dreams, So it will help us in transmuting the lower frequency vibrations into the vibrations that will best serve us.
Okay. So Parul, does it have any impact on country and its economy? Like administration or politics, does it have any impact on that?
See, definitely, like I said, that this solar eclipse has a spiritual significance. So this is the reason why it affects everybody on a global level. Okay, so now every time there is a solar eclipse, because it happens in different signs all the time, so I will talk about this time that today there is a solar eclipse and it is happening in the sign Taurus, the zodiac sign Taurus. Now Taurus represents finances, wealth, positions, material acquisitions. It represents the interstate relationships, the financial institutions, as well as the national expenditure. Okay, so due to the eclipse, all these fields are expected to be affected. Okay, so we can expect, that global expenses within the next 3 months will increase. Okay, but like I said in my previous, question answer, that the solar eclipse is also ushering in some new beginnings. So there will be a mixed response. There will be certain expenses, but then definitely on the positive side also it will bring in a lot of positivity. Okay, so what we can expect is, just a second, sorry. So what we can expect is that, we can expect that there might be some communication issues, or maybe, there may be some tussles that may happen between the government and the state government. Also, we all need to understand that Taurus represents the south side. Okay, so mostly the issues and the problems either, we are going to see in the south area of the country. Okay, so we can expect, because eclipses can bring a lot of natural calamities. So we can expect floods, we can expect heavy rainfalls, we can expect even earthquakes in the next 3 months. Not only this, there might be a possibility that the reputation of the lead of the head of the states, they might come under some scanner. Okay, or we can expect that the government might project a little a bad reputation amongst the masses. But on the flip side, the good side, there can be some government policies that can be introduced which will benefit everybody. Or we can also expect that post this eclipse, the economy will start stabilizing eventually, which is a sign of relief. Yeah.
Right. Parul, it is also believed to have bad impact on the health, like physical health, mental health, of some specific numbers. Some specific people who are born with this some specific number. As you are a numerologist, you can better tell us from the numerology aspect. So how does it impact the lives of some specific numbers?
See, definitely eclipses impact different individuals differently. Like I said, the people who are very sensitive to energies are more likely to actually feel, or they may feel the influence of the eclipse rather than the other people who are not very energy sensitive. Okay, now lunar eclipse, whenever that happens, it affects the soul or the subconscious mind of an individual. So whenever there is a lunar eclipse, it affects the emotions, the emotional state of someone. So this is the reason why so many people report to feel little low, and they feel emotionally heavy during or before this eclipse. And the solar eclipse, whenever the solar eclipse represents whenever there is a solar eclipse, it's the outside environment that is affected. So might be possible that all those things, you may suddenly face certain obstacles that may block you from achieving your dreams, or there may certain things that that can come, and definitely it can simply bring in some changes.
Is there any specific number the people who are born with specific number will get affected? Is there something like that?
See, the thing is that obviously for each zodiac sign, the impact would be different. Okay, so I would not be able to actually pinpoint, because obviously for that we need to see the charts of people. So obviously for each zodiac, it will have a different impact. But on a global level, or on a very general level, what I'm trying to tell you is that whenever there is a lunar eclipse, people may feel changes the way they feel. And whenever there is a solar eclipse, they may feel the way they work, or they may perceive things, or the way, they kind of, if they want to achieve something. So, they can be, that kind of changes they can feel.
So, Parul, would it impact the corona also? Can we expect some relief from corona with the solar eclipse?
I was about to expect this question from you. This is the most frequently asked question.
Yes.
So yes, but I have a good news to share. Definitely post this eclipse, we can expect a decline in the situation of coronavirus. Why? Because Saturn, which is the responsible for, you know, the illness or the health of a person, you know, that is in retrograde right now. Okay, so because of that, Saturn has become weak, and so this will lead to a decline or a, you know, decline in the number of cases of coronavirus. But you know, it after the Saturn is direct, definitely, you know, we can again see a surge.
So it is being said that there will be another third wave of corona, and which will impact the kids. How true is this, as per the spiritual analysis?
I do not want it to be very specific in the last answer. That is why I was just kind of holding myself back. But then you asked me. Yeah, so see, like I said,
viewers wants to know about it.
Yeah, because see, like I said, the Saturn will become direct after 11th October. So yes, there will be a surge in the cases post October, and we can expect that third wave, you know, to come after October. But hopefully, most of the people would be vaccinated by then. So we can expect that, you know, it will be, the situation will be under control.
Paru, there are some myths and facts associated with solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. So what are they, and what is actually the facts? Because people find it inauspicious. Is there something like this? Because it's a planetary movement.
Yeah. See, there is a lot of fear that is associated with eclipse, because since previous times, we have always associated eclipses with bad omen. Until today also, there are certain people who claim that, you know, eclipses are not a good time to start something auspicious or to start something new. So now the biggest myth that is associated with any kind of eclipse is that all eclipses are bad, which is not true. It's like we have to understand that eclipse is not something that, you know, eclipse is not something which just happens once. You know, there are mostly 3 or 4 eclipses that usually happen in a year. Okay, so now we just need to understand that the purpose of the eclipse is only to shake you up, you know, because we have this habit of getting into that auto mode. So whenever there is an eclipse, so spiritually, it is a kind of a wake-up call, or a, you know, ring the bell kind of a thing, which helps you to actually focus on your path, which helps you to actually connect with the source and ask the clarity that you require. So that is the biggest thing. If we are aware of the eclipse, and if we kind of use the energy of eclipse to look within and to actually be able to find our, you know, center, then definitely this eclipse will not be something which we need to fear about.
Parul, if by chance there will be any worse effect of this solar eclipse, is there any preventive measures in terms of spiritual practices that can be done to prevent the bad effect of this?
Okay, so now if I talk about today, so now since today's eclipse is not visible in India, so there is no sutak, or there is not much that has been advised for today, because it's not visible. But I would like to actually give some kind of precautions that a person can take during eclipses. Number 1, eclipses are said to, you know, drain your energy. So that is why it is extremely important to hydrate yourself during or before this eclipse. Number 2, you have to listen to some positive or upbeat music, because listening to some chants or some mantras or some any kind of spiritual music can definitely help you in aligning yourself with the event. Okay, even praying would be a very good time. So, you know, we can always pray during eclipse. Last but not the least, we should always strive to actually donate something, anything, be it food, be it water, be it money, be it anything. So we should definitely aim to actually donate something after the eclipse, because it helps you in releasing whatever is not serving you anymore. So whenever you give away something, it kind of helps you in releasing that.
Okay, that negativity, to release that negativity, it goes
Exactly.
there. Okay.
Yeah. And in previous time, people also used to feel that, people should not eat food, but there was a scientific reason that, people used to, because there was a scientific reason attached to it. It was said that whenever there is an eclipse, the rays which are being emitted are not very safe. Okay, so that is the reason why. But I think nowadays we have all understood that it's just an astronomical phenomena, and we don't need to actually, go into all that avoid eating food and all. But yes, for pregnant women, it is again said that they should avoid cutting and chopping. They should avoid stepping out. So these are the minimum basic things that anybody can do during eclipses to take care.
Thank you, Parul. Thank you for sharing such a useful information with our viewers. So friends, the solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, these planetary movement doesn't always have bad or inauspicious impact on our lives. It also corresponds to new beginning and new options. So for now, stay safe, stay indoors, and don't forget to mask up.